Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And we are joined today, friends and fellow ghouls, by a very special, talented artist. It's Abby Howard, a.k.a. The Frightening.
That's me. Hello. Greetings.
Did I say that correctly?
Sure.
Not spooky enough.
Let me take it one more time.
Yeah, please. Do your best Crypt Keeper impression.
Yeah. Today we're joined by Abby Howard, The Frightening. How's that?
I'm transported. Oh, it's beautiful.
That's very fun.
In addition to being the self-entitled Frightening, you're also the webcomic artist for The Last Halloween, as well as Junior Scientist Power Hour. Two great comics.
Why, thank you. And I also made a book about dinosaurs recently.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Love a good book about dinosaurs. So we did a Creepypasta episode a little while ago, and on that episode, a person named Luke Lewis commented, "I wish Julia was here for this."
Hi, I'm here.
And
I'm here now.
Luke, we did you one better. We got Julia, and we also got Abby.
Yay.
Both to be on this episode. I know we're missing the sort of the Halloween rush. We did a bunch of creepy episodes for October.
Well, I think the most creepypasta thing we could do is to be unexpected. So
Yes.
we are releasing this episode when you least expected it to be spooky. Nathan, I see that you've drawn us this wonderful creepypasta chef, I believe.
Yeah, I wanted to get my drawing out of the way quick, give you guys plenty of time to draw some spookums. So yes, I've been drawing this creepypasta chef. I'd love if we could help me come up with a name for him.
What about Creepy Giuseppe?
Giuseppe is already the name of our bad Mario knockoff, right?
How about Ravioli, but inside is a corpse? That's his name.
What about Bones Jones?
I think all of those are his nicknames, but Bones Jones is the name that most people know him by.
That is what his mother calls him.
Exactly. His mother, who is a ghost. Could I do a drawing, Nathan?
Yeah, this is a real loose one. This is a real just like draw something that could be a creepypasta.
I like to think that Bones Jones has inherited this pasta company. Maybe he's inherited like a burned out Olive Garden or something like that, and he's trying to get it back on its feet. But crazy things keep happening. So it's kind of like an Erie, Indiana situation where they're like just like a lot of spooky things happening in one place.
Haunted Olive Garden.
At the haunted.
And this guy is just trying to make a living.
He's just trying to make his noodles, but the noodles keep coming out spooky.
So we've got sort of a thick shape sort of peering around the corner.
I think we're doing new creepypasta, and to me, I think like you want to start off with something familiar but new. It's kind of like the jumping off point I want to give everyone. So I'm going to draw, this is Slender Man's son, Thick Boy.
He's got sort of a body image problem.
Yeah, he comes from a family of slenders.
Yeah, but he's the thick boy.
He's the first thick boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thick boy.
Are those tiny ears?
Those are tiny ears, yes, of course. He's got a little bit of cauliflower ear just by being alive. I think that the tail with Thick Boy is like you only see him around the corner, but then like when you see his like unbelievable girth for the first time, that's when you just succumb to it.
He looks like a Chipotle burrito wearing a hat.
Oh, you're hurting his feelings.
Oh, maybe he is like a maggot or something like that. He's like a chrysalis.
And when he hatches, he'll be a beautiful, slender butterfly. No face and a suit.
Son, maybe you would be slimmer or slender if you went through a walk in the woods. Dad, you've literally made the woods the most terrifying place ever. Why would I want to do that?
He can't go there because that's, he doesn't want to be like his dad. He's like, no, I'm not going to be spooky in the woods. I'm going to go find my own place to be spooky. I don't know, maybe just people's houses or a sewer. He seems too thick for the sewer, though. How would he ever fit in there?
Oh, that'd be so funny because he'd get stuck and his head would be out of the grate and he'd be like, please help me.
And his dad would be like, you should have gone to the woods, my boy. What did I tell you? I've been around the block a few times.
I'm just picturing Slender Man with a mustache, but no other facial features.
Does Thick Boy want to scare people, or is that just sort of the family business that he's fallen back
I
into?
like that a lot. I like that this is just like the family trade, but I'm trying to get like a nice, like, there we go. Yeah, I wanted him to be a little disgruntled.
Do you want to have kissy lips? Because, that's something that Slender Man does not have that I bet a lot of people really wish he had. It's just like really kissable lips.
A lot of fan fiction involving Slender Man's lips.
Yeah, who did Slenderman get with to get this thick son?
Oh, that's a great question.
Does Slender Man reproduce asexually, perhaps?
Budding gone wrong. Just a horrible mutation.
Oh, no.
Aw, what soulful eyes.
Aw, he's sad.
He said he doesn't want to be here spooking this chef.
That's a real life creepypasta, is when you see a sincere post on social media and then you all of a sudden have to have some feelings for a little
Oh,
while.
I hate it. Hate that. Do you think he has to get once he spooks you, he has to get a signature from you so that he can show it to his dad?
So we can get credit for it.
Exactly.
He has a tutor that's been trying to teach him how to be scary.
I'll never graduate spook school.
Hey, could you just fill out this short survey? How frightened were you of my approach?
My lumber, my gait.
And what was your overall feeling of terror?
How likely are you to write a short story and post it to a forum or internet domain of any sort regarding my legend?
How likely are you to Photoshop me into the background of a historical picture?
Caldwell, you've drawn a pruny thumb.
That's how Slender Man reproduces.
Oh, he's crying. Oh.
It's because we've been making fun of him this whole time.
I know. We've been making fun of him. He's misunderstood.
It's just adding character, really, all of our bullying.
We've dwelled too long on thick boy. Now we've become sympathetic to him. God damn it, Abby. Now I do want to kiss him. God damn it. All right, I gotta hand this off.
Yeah, who wants to draw next?
I think Abby should go for it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, Abby. I don't know if you can top thick boy.
All right, let's see. Let's go with another classic creepypasta character. Let's see. So we got the Rake.
I don't think I know the Rake.
Looks like Slender Man, except it's on all fours and probably bleeds or something. A lot of creepypastas look like Slender Man. That's just how it is. So instead of the Rake, we can do I don't know how to draw a plow. I don't know what that looks like.
It's like a big shovel attached to a truck, right?
Oh yeah, like snow plows. All right, so we got the snow plow. That's what this one is.
That's a very good shape.
It's gonna have big mouth for shoveling things into.
As you need.
Big mouth, no problems, as they say in the creepypasta world.
It's gonna have some teeth. You gotta crunch up all the rocks and stuff.
Is that like you hear something crunching rocks outside your window?
That's how you know the rake. I mean, the snowplow is here.
Hey, those are my rocks. Get your hands off my rocks.
That's where the fear comes from. It's gonna chew your rocks up, and then how are you gonna irrigate your plants?
Oh
What
no.
are people? Yeah, your crops are gonna fail.
I'm converting my house to a drought-tolerant landscape, and you ruined all my gravel.
No.
Now I'm not going to get my tax credit. Oh, these are some big hands.
Yeah, for shoveling.
This is already, I'm feeling resentful because I should have put fingernails on my guy.
Slenderman doesn't have fingernails, so his son wouldn't have fingernails either.
I would love to see Slender Man taking Thick Boy to the Big and Tall to get his first suit.
Aww.
I feel like that'd be like a real...
Oh, I love these beefy hands.
This is great. This is Mr. Plow, is what we've decided.
I guess we could just call him the plow since it's like the rake, but I think snow plow is pretty important there.
Ooh, yeah.
He's here for snow. He's not just going to plow your fields.
He's gonna eat your rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Does he spray rock salt about?
No, that would be helpful. He does plow the snow, but he doesn't do anything besides that. Because he wants you to suffer. So he plows the snow, then it gets all salty and slippery, and then you might slip.
I'm thinking about this story now, and it's very spooky to picture like you're walking on a snowy street. It hasn't been plowed. The snow's about 1 to 2 feet thick. But then you look back, and all of a sudden, all the road behind you has been plowed. That's very creepy.
He does have nipples. That's good.
Very important. Very important.
Some say it's our government tax dollars at work.
Ah! This is all government spending on a genetic engineering project to get the ultimate snowplow man.
Yeah, and then he escaped before he was finished. And that's why he looks doughy. And also he's full of rocks. And he's got beautiful dancer's legs.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
In order to frolic across the landscape.
Yeah, he's not going to
If this
get
thing
bogged
frolicked
down.
at me, to be fair, I would be terrified. He's also singing. No,
I think he sounds like maracas. Just like,
That's the sound he makes when he comes.
Look at that lovely dancer's toe.
oh, there's no toes to be found on that, though. It's just a single
It's 'cause
point.
it's pointed, yes, he's a dancer. They took away his toes. He didn't need them. They would just get frostbitten anyway from frolicking in the snow so much.
Does he only have top teeth?
I feel like he would need both.
Yeah, if he's going to be crunching up rocks, if he's going to be shoving stones in his gullet all the live long day. God, that's so good.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Abby, it looks like the Ninja Turtles' fifth brother.
Oh,
What they look like when they take their masks off.
Hey, what up? I'm Banksy, the fifth Ninja Turtle.
the finest artist of our time.
I've been eating rocks this whole time. You guys don't love me. Oh, here comes the shading. That's real. Ooh, man, that's dramatic.
I love the idea that, like, he's been eating rocks not because he likes rocks, but just because no one shares their food.
I guess I'll eat these doo-doo rocks in the sewer.
He just wanted some pizza. That's how you defeat him, is you give him some actual food, and he's like, oh shit, I don't have to eat rocks.
Oh, yeah. And maybe, again, I like to think that Bones Jones just gives the snowplow man some of his sweet, tasty noodles.
For Thick Man, which I guess is Slender Man's son, or Thick Boy, because he is not yet a man, I guess he's just a repeating character, like a returning character, because you can't get rid of him. And once you are sympathetic to him, then he'll just never leave, because he always needs support from you. You're his therapist now.
Exactly. This shading is wonderful, by the way.
All right, there he is.
The snowplow man?
Snowplow. He comes, he takes your snow and all your rocks. That's all he does.
That's all I do.
You're welcome. Julia, are you ready to somehow make this horrible canvas even more awful?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes, I am. Caldwell.
If you wanted, you could just make Thick Boy even bigger.
I could just add fingernails on him and call it a day.
I wouldn't hate that. But there's some leftover space here. There's some negative space for you to work in.
You gave me a funky canvas to work with.
We gave you the creepiest challenge of all, having to work around what other people already drew.
That's true. It's crowded in here.
It is real crowded, but it's crowded with a bunch of wonderful, creepy creatures.
That's what happens when you get a haunted olive garden. It's unlimited monster breadsticks.
Absolutely.
And since they're there, they're family.
All these little creepypasta misfits. Oh my, who's this handsome?
Julia's starting her drawing with a handsome man.
Yeah, well, my favorite creepypastas are ones that like start off with just like, it was some dude.
Right.
So are we doing a Jeff the Killer situation?
Here's the creepiest thing of all. I don't know that many creepypastas.
Ooh.
Acceptable. Jeff the Killer is a very bad one.
Oh, okay. I know the one that's like about that like haunted Ben from Majora's Mask.
The like cursed cartridge.
Yeah, the cursed cartridge one.
Yeah. Oh, I like what's happening here. This man's got just some beautiful eyelashes. God, how does he get such volume?
Maybe
It's Maybelline.
maybe he's born with it.
Now, this is a creepypasta monster for the teen girls, such as me and Marty.
He's the heartthrob of the creepypasta scene.
That's how they talk about him. Maybe he was born with it. Nobody knows for sure.
The creepiest thing is no one knows if he was born with it or if it was Maybelline.
Maybelline being his wife who chopped him up and put him in the cellar. It was probably her, actually, now that I think about it.
Now that we're thinking about it, really, yeah.
So what is... All right.
Hair eyes? Eye hairs across his head. So it's like a comb over, but his eyelashes.
Yeah.
Frightening.
Is he the eyelash man?
No.
Okay.
Julia's gone into her fugue state, and
We're like watching the birth of this guy from handsome man into ghost hair
Yeah, this is
skull.
like the Dr. Manhattan scene. We're just watching him like get formed.
he's getting less and less skin on his face by the side.
Uh-huh.
Is it skin?
Yes.
Okay, so there's skin sort of twisting out of his eye.
Yeah, it's getting like pulled from his eye socket thing there.
Oh, sure.
You know what happens sometimes in a spooky story. Never think to ask where their skin is.
Julie, do you have a name for this this spooky gentleman?
Handsome George.
Oh, great.
It's accurate.
That's so good.
Is that a thing?
There's a character in the movie Snatch named Gorgeous George.
Okay.
No, but this is...
But this is Handsome George.
Yeah.
Nathan, how much skin does Gorgeous George have?
More...
Okay.
I don't know, actually, if more, but definitely differently distributed.
Gotcha.
It might be that they have the exact same amount of skin, and it's just been misplaced.
Oh, he's got like a nice little mullet going on there. I like that.
Yeah, his skin has been pulled back into a...
Is this what happens when you have too many facelifts? His face got lifted completely
Yeah,
off.
this creepypasta is actually a cautionary tale about facelifts.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it was like he was been just like combing over his hair constantly, and he combed it over so much that it just like he combed his skin off and back. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going over there.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's got a very long. Is that a neck or is he? Oh,
He's a little bit of a thick boy himself. Oh, they're
Julia.
great.
Interesting.
Great.
I love that in a man.
You just see you see his face peek around the corner, and you're like, oh, a creepy skull man, and then you just see his body come out, and you're like, oh, the skull was fine actually. It's everything else that. Okay, horse. We've got horse.
He's like a deer.
I want a man with no skin and a long horse body.
So does he have just 2 legs, or is it just the one?
Is it just unknowable how many legs he has?
It is true. He's always kind of partially hidden. He has like a Rob Liefeld kind of effect all the time. You're like, I've never seen all of him at once.
Oh, yeah, and he and Snowplow must work well together because he's always hiding behind rocks, so you can't tell how many legs he's got, and Snowplow is always eating those rocks.
A constant, eternal struggle between 2 hit creepypastas.
Really? Yeah, I can't wait to see all the stories flood the Chan boards. Just see people get out there and talk about Handsome George, Thick Boy, the Snowplow. I just can't wait to see, like all those like six sentence Reddit stories about it. It's gonna be great.
Or a long 5-part series with lots of characters, and they find out it was the government all along. I mean, we already know that for the Snowplow. That's no brainer. But
Check out our Amazon original, The Haunted Olive Garden.
and then teens are going to start killing in their name.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do like to think that Handsome George does just have a YouTube makeup tutorial website.
But he hides for the whole thing. He's like appears briefly with a new makeup on, but then you can't see all of it at once. It's not a very good or educational channel, but he's having fun with it.
I use Farrah Fawcett's hair product to make skin go back.
That's how he talks. Is
Yeah.
He's a little. What accent is that?
It's Eastern European.
Just vaguely Eastern European. That's good. Yeah. I like how none of his legs seem to be on the ground. He's just sort of like he's
Yeah, he doesn't actually need his legs.
He's doing a hop. He floats.
He glides.
I set myself the really dumb challenge of wanting to fill all of the blank space on this canvas going into this. And that was my mistake.
I think it was noble.
I like the idea that Handsome George will just expand to fill whatever space he's in.
He floats in.
Yeah.
How many legs do I have? I don't know.
I count 3. I count 3 right now.
Oh, no, you wrong. You big time wrong.
Another leg just taps you on the shoulder. Hi!
I was behind you this whole time. Haha.
Well, guys, I think we did it. I think we met the requirement, which was to have Julia on a Creepypasta episode.
She drew.
Yay.
So we got Skull Giraffe. We got We got the fifth Ninja Turtle, and of course we got Slender Man's son. I think we crushed it, y'all. I think Bones Jones is open for business.
Good work all around. He'll never make money.
Abby, thank you so much for joining us and for playing in our spectral playground.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a great time.
It was wonderful. Where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at Abby Howard with a Y, not an IE. And you can find my comics at jspowerhour.com or last-halloween.com. And you can find Dinosaur Empire, my good book about dinosaurs, in stores for books.
Hell yeah. Check all that out. Those comics are both super funny and super scary, sometimes both.
Thank you.
Which is a unique power that you possess, and I love them. Please check them out. Please buy our book. We do this thing at the end of every episode where we apologize for what we've done, for the horrors that we've made our viewers.
Do we each come up with our own apology?
I like that a lot. I'll start us off. My name is Caldwell Tanner, and I'm scary sorry.
My name's Nathan, and I'm regular sorry.
My name is Abby, and I'm always sorry.
There you go.
I'm Julia, and as usual, I am sorry. I am also sorry for the Eastern European accent that I slipped into.
Yay!
Oopsie doodles.
In Eastern Europe, accent slips into you.
Okay, shut it down.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.